Thanks, Marco. I want to pay special tribute to one of our very first Royal Crown Diamonds, who are not only great Young Living members, but were also very instrumental in getting the foundation off the ground more than 12 years ago. My friendship with Jim and Marcella Von Harding go back to the beginning of Young Living, when Gary and I were in the early stages of building our business. Marcella and Jim were always ready to help in any way they could. They never missed a meeting or a Young Living activity. They have two wonderful children, Courtney and Dallas, who we have known since they were babies. They've grown up with Young Living, so naturally, they also came to the conventions. But when they were young teenagers, instead of going to kids' camp, they wanted to help by carrying boxes and doing odd jobs in the back where orders were being filled. Gary traveled the world extensively and saw so many places where he knew we could help. He always taught that when we are blessed with abundance, it is our responsibility to share that abundance and help others. He was putting the energy of abundance into motion. The roots of the foundation go back to 2003, when Gary and a group of Young Living members and employees helped to build 2 schools in a remote village high in the mountains of Copper Canyon in Durango, Mexico. That sparked a flame in Gary that only grew larger as Young Living grew. In 2008, when we were living in Ecuador and building the farm there, Gary built the Young Living Academy, which was when the foundation was officially registered. In the beginning, Gary and I funded the foundation with our own money, even though we had very little money. But Gary had a vision and was excited to get started, so we just went forward and kept talking, and gradually our members started to join us. The Hardings caught our vision immediately and wanted to help. They had previous experience with another foundation, so we had many conversations about the logistics of running a foundation, and we were constantly looking for ways to make it possible for the members to be involved. Don Clare, who was in the Hardings organization, was attending the 2010 convention. Don had tremendous experience with foundations, so Von thought that perhaps Don could help us and introduced him to us. He was very interested in what we were doing and asked a lot of questions. So Gary convinced Don to head up the foundation and get us going in the right direction. Don came with a lot of enthusiasm and many new ideas. So basically, Don, Jim, and Von, and Gary and I really put our foundation on the fast track. Don was the one who implemented the Sponsor a Child program for the Academy in Ecuador, which has grown tremendously and is very successful. There was so much planning and a lot of trial and error, and many discoveries that brought new ideas as we grew. Von organized and presented many seminars to promote the foundation as she traveled and taught. The Hardings were some of our first diamonds and one of our first Royal Crown Diamonds, all the while promoting the foundation as they grew their business. Their experience and dedication has been invaluable, and I know the foundation will always be in their hearts as they continue the path of service that they walk for the foundation and the mission of Young Living. It has been an exciting journey together with them and with all of you, our members. And we are where we are today because of the love of God and the commitment that you have to a great cause that begins with the growth and success of the individual that encompasses the world, bringing health and happiness to humanity. We love you, Jim and Von, and we thank you for your years of service to the foundation.